Hello everyone, I'm Greg. Thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 203 of Factorio with Angels and Bob's Mods, where we are still working on rocket production, or launching our first rocket. We need rocket fuel for it still, and we need stuff for that, like ammonia apparently, seems to be the problem now. That makes sense, it is used for a lot. That's okay. We're not entirely ready for launching the rocket yet anyway. We need to produce a satellite. For that we need radiothermoelectric generators. And for that we need to produce plutonium. And we did just grab some centrifuges for that. So let's go and do it. I was just confused about the map showing deleted, or well, rail marked for deletion there, but it was just because there's no satellite that covers it. Not satellite, a radar that covers it. So first let's improve these guys, in case we need a lot of the uranium-235 later. And then we need to make... Well, first we need to make some plutonium to start with, I guess, and that's where this comes in. Yeah, we have to make 235 and 238 into plutonium first, and then we can start making just 238 into it. Okay. My nanobots was not selected. Well, let's just get some of this going to start with. We need some plutonium to get it all started, so yeah. Go, go, go. Then, when we actually start making just 238 into it, we need a clever system, I think, because we're also exporting the plutonium and we don't want to export it all. So yeah. Where is the plutonium again? So we want to be using this recipe just because it just takes 3 uranium-238 to produce 1 plutonium. Whereas this takes 2 uranium-235 and 5 uranium-238 to produce 1 plutonium. So this can run as long as we have uranium. This can only run as long as it has enough plutonium. So we don't want to get rid of all of our plutonium. So let's see if we can figure out a way to set that up smartly while we wait for the initial production to kick in. So I have done something similar to this many times with just uranium, but well, it's interesting to do it basically every time, because I keep forgetting good ways to do it. So the input is pretty simple, right? Or maybe it isn't. The problem is that the output from this can only be exported when we have above 40. We could output right into the input chest. So input, output, and then only export from this when we have above 40 with a wire. But then if we request 40 to here, some of it might be moved back and forth. but it shouldn't be. Actually, some of it will be stored in here. It is 40, so we will only stop inputting into the machine when it's full. So as long as there's more than like 5 here, which means that we should also only request 5. Well, we don't have to request 5 as long as we put in the first 40 ourselves, but I don't want to have to kickstart these. I want it to be as automatic as possible. So let's wire up the inserter here. And it needs to be a filter inserter. Oh well, you should have to do. Only take plutonium if plutonium is above 10. Yeah. So the robots will bring at least 5, maybe more. Then when this is run a couple of times, we will have more than 10 in here. And then it will start outputting. Then there's only the stuff in here, but I think I'm okay with that. We could wire some of this stuff up as well to only input when it outputs, but I'm not interested in that. I guess we need active provider chests here. Or we could just remove the limit, I guess. Doesn't really make a difference. So you need to put into there. You need to output to there. It will also output some uranium-238, but that should be put back in. We should never back up here as a result. This can be backed up, and that's okay. Not sure why we have then I guess it was from before we had the filter inserter. So now this has actually started working. Yeah, this will always take the uranium or plutonium faster than it can be output because it's a shallower angle, so that should all be good. We can kickstart some of these to start it up faster, so let's do that. So now we could potentially remove these, but let's just get some more plutonium into the system first. Because it's gonna be a while before these can actually export stuff. So whenever these, 6 machines are running, we can remove these and make them into the same type, and then we can go and make our depot or export station. Better. So this makes one every 60 seconds. This makes one every also 60 seconds. So it should be as fast and just more effective. It just requires wires, and that's probably why it's allowed to be more effective. Could also consider putting in some modules for this. Start. Let's start removing the inputs for these so they can run dry, so we don't waste any of the uranium, I guess. And start. Okay, let's go and I guess request all of this stuff. It should just go in the same train as this. Also, this has not been scheduled yet. Okay. So yeah, that will take some of it now. Maybe that's stupid to have set up already. But it should only take from here, and we can hope that that was already done. Or we can go and grab it ourselves in a bit. There we go. Good. That should slowly be starting up. And no, we did actually not put anything up here yet. Good. Now, the more I actually care for this, the faster it will start producing. But I'm not sure I care that much. Well, maybe I do, because we do need it to get our satellite done. I guess we could just make some more temporary uranium stuff into this. I have that in here somewhere. Is this it? Yes. But then we should go and remove the requests up here. Can we request 0? Yep. Is any on the way anyway? No. Good. So, because we need this for our current project, let's get as much running as we can. Well, we don't have a lot of centrifuges left, I guess, but that's okay. Can use our tier 1s if we want to, but I don't want to be honest. Because then I would have to leave them running, and I don't want that. Let's... Nice work, guys. Let's remove a couple of those again. I guess I was a bit too eager to get this started. Oh, whoops. What? Oh. I never made a blueprint of this. I'm not sure how this went wrong, or if I just grabbed what it needed. Oh, also we need more built-in servers, of course. Like 12 more, plus 3. We are getting there. Good, just one remaining here. Well, and then we will put up 3 more, I would guess. Maybe even more. No, we don't really need that much, right? Wait, why can't I see this? Thermo electric generator. Needs 1. Our satellites require how many thermoelectric? Oh, 10. So do we need 10 plutonium? We could just grab 10 now and run with it, I guess, but yeah. Might as well get it up and running, I guess. Could be that we wanted to launch more rockets from the main base. Wait, how did we get 30 from there and it still ran? Did we get 30? I don't know. So we almost have enough to start all 3 of these. Guess we should stop those and convert them as well. It's just a waste of resource to have them running, really. Ooh. Ooh. And almost go. Go. Well, let's let them run their course, I guess. Oh, oops. Was that the last one? I think it was, yeah. Oh, so these 3 will start up at some point. I guess we don't really want to export a lot of it. So 6 stacks. Are there 100 or 200 in these stacks? 100, I guess. Let's go with that then. That gives us a lot of satellites, actually. Whether or not we can actually sustain that amount of plutonium with our current uranium sorting and processing, I'm pretty doubtful of, but we had a good amount stored, so at least of the 235, maybe not actually of the 238. We have 1,000 left. We don't really need the 235 then. Because if we have plutonium, why would we use uranium nuclear power? Just a thought. How about we convert these into plutonium or just uranium processing? But we don't have enough uranium for that, so just plutonium, I guess. How often does this make uranium? 12 seconds. So this is a lot faster than the plutonium stuff. Well, let's just leave that actually. I don't care if it's a waste of space. Let's do one last run here. think that's actually plenty to get these started. I'm wrong though. Okay, a few more. There we go. Everything is running. We do not have anything in this train yet. I would have thought. No, we're not putting anything into the system yet, of course. Okay. So that's why. They need to all start to actually be full of plutonium first. Meanwhile, we can go and prepare robot production to receive this stuff. And I planned that for here, right? Robot production. What was the first thing? Sodium cobaltate? Is that what it's called? Let's call it plutonium because I remember the name of that. Plutonium, yes, sure. So you will go to multi-protein sodium cobaltate. I remembered right for once. For full cargo and come to robot production. Oh, that's called plutonium then. For an empty cargo. You do not have a full cargo of plutonium yet, so you are not coming. That's fine. Okay. So, done, done, done. That's done. We need to produce these and then these. Should be easy peasy. Thermoelectric stuff. Well, we don't need two of these. No, absolutely not. Do we have lead plate here? Yes, we do. Okay. We can make one of these every 20 seconds with a crafting speed of 3.5, so one every 3 seconds basically. We needed 10 for a satellite, so what, 30 seconds to make a satellite? We can't launch a rocket every 30 seconds with the current setup, so this is fine. Done. Then the satellite itself. This requires rocket fuel as well, and that seems to be the problem with the rocket as well. So we probably need to work on that. Yeah, we haven't really moved that much. Just one of those, please. And yeah, then we are basically ready. As soon as the plutonium starts to be exported. I'm not sure how much can be in these machines, if it's 80 or 120 or something like that. Oh, and I need more filter inserters down there, otherwise some of them won't export. Well, let's go and put those in. And done. Let's go and collect these signals we have in robots over here somewhere. Need a storage chest. Thank you. Then we have no blinking stuff anymore, that's nice. This is all just because of green science, right? Actually, this is done. We just need to work on our rocket fuel. No, it's not green science, it's blue science of all things. The bus probably ran out of something important. No. Ports. Transistors, yes. Silicon. But what we have? Import of that. So we're not making enough silicon anymore, okay. We might be using that silicon or for something else. That would make sense. So we need to fix that. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.